Okay, so just like the Yone tier list, we're gonna do one for Yasuo too. The thing that was like awkward about Yone is that Yone is just like, you know, he like always loses early game. There's a lot of matches where Yasuo actually wins early game. Start with Aatrox. I definitely do not think it's Yasuo's favorite. There's no way. Like, there's no way a top champion is gonna be favorite for Yasuo. Even though like you're really mobile and you get to dodge everything, I'm pretty sure Aatrox still just shits on you because he just has way more base HP and all that shit. Ahri, I don't want to say it's easy actually. I just want to say Yasuo favorite. I don't think it's that easy. I know you kind of like counter her whole kit, but I've seen Ahris that like actually make your life kind of hard. So Polly, I want to say it's enemy favored. I think it's a skill matchup. They nerfed her early game pretty hard, so you can like win wall. Not too bad in my opinion. Well, actually she scales really hard. Yeah, actually let's put it there. Anivia skill matchup for a little Yasuo favored. Annie, depends if she has a Xayah or anything. I'm just gonna put Yasuo favored. Well, actually no, I'm gonna put it not favored. She's really annoying. I think Yasuo wins 1v1 pretty easily, but her gank setup just really good. So Azir, go matchup. I can go either way. I like that matchup a lot actually. Actually, it's even better as Yone. Azir's pretty weak right now. I'll say it's just a skill matchup. It's not that easy, but there's ways to like beat him, win walls, ult, all that shit. Aurelion Sol. I have not seen this champion in a very long time. I'm gonna put under Yasuo favored. Not sure what we're gonna put under. Ooh, Brand's gonna be the first easy. I think Aurelion Sol can be kind of annoying, but maybe just because it's one tricks, but seems kind of like a lot of base HP. So it's kind of annoying. Yeah, Brand's easy. You just win while his Q and his ulti. Can't play the game. You have so much mobility. He's just a sitting duck. Definitely a very easy matchup. Pretty hard to lose that one. Camille, not Yasuo favorite. It's not impossible, but outstats the shit out of you, so pretty rough. Pretty bad. Maybe it is impossible, but I haven't done that matchup in a while. Cassio, Yasuo favored. She has too much mobility, and she has like one of the lowest base armors in the game. And punish her really hard early game. I'm gonna say Yasuo favorite. I don't think it's a skill matchup. I think she's just way too weak early game. Cho'gath. I've seen most Cho'gaths get shafted by Yasuo. What a skill matchup. If you get snowballed on pretty hard, can't really play the game. AP Cho'gath, Yasuo wins. Tank Cho'gath, it's really annoying if he gets ahead. Cass abuses me. Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky matchup, but I definitely think it's Yasuo favorite. You can like freeze it on her early. She has no mana. Actually, I think it can go either way. I think it's harder for Cass though. Porky, pretty weak right now, honestly. One of the lanes you want to verse. Darius, I'm pretty sure this is impossible. No way you ever beat a Darius. If it's impossible for Yone, it's impossible for Yasuo. Really bad. Diana, go matchup. Go either way. I don't find it too bad for Yasuo at all. Early game could be kind of annoying. Outstats you, but you enroll her Q. It'll be fine. Her gank setup's just really annoying. Mundo. Probably a skill. I haven't really done that matchup ever. Echo, Yasuo favored. I'd rather be Yasuo into Echo than Yone. Moonwall is just very OP. He's not allowed to use his Q. He's not really a champion. Very easy matchup. Fiora. I think she's just so broken at the moment. It has to be like impossible. If the Fiora's like at all good, I don't think you can win. Fizz, skill matchup. Don't find Fizz too hard. Go bone plating, just like with Yone. Just E when he uses his E. He should never land E on you. Moonwall's ulti. Build MR early game. I think it's perfectly fine. Galio. It's pretty even. It's just like, you can't kill him, but you can't die to him. He just has like really good gank setup. So he's just gonna have prio on you. And then if their jungler's there, you can't step up or you just die. If you're not getting ahead in lane with Yasuo, it's pretty shit. You kind of snowball in the champion, so good skill, even, but eventually you just start hard shitting on him, 1v1. Gangplank, not Yasuo favored, not impossible, but talk to Solar Baka about that one. It's GP shit on Yone and Yasuo. Garen, I think just favored for Garen, right? Just too tanky, too much damage, especially if he goes like the right build. Nori matchup, probably the one matchup top lane where it's Yasuo favored. It's always been the OG counter, being like, oh, you see Nor? We're locking in Yasuo, or Aurelia, or something like that, you know? I wouldn't say it's easy, because you could definitely still lose it. Play it wrong. Gragas. It's Yasuo. Like if you just use your knockups and only trade when you have your knockup, he can never land E on you and never get hit by his fully hit Q. And Moonwall's ulti. Graves. It's weird because Graves is like so broken right now. So as much as I want to say, oh, you just Moonwall's whole camp because Graves, maybe it's a skill matchup. Like every time I verse Graves as Yasuo, I should do pretty well. Like I'd rather be Yasuo than the Moonwall, you know? But he just kind of overstats you. I think it's even. Your kit kind of counters his. Gwen, I actually have never done this matchup in my life. I kind of like stopped playing Yasuo a bit when Gwen came out. I have no idea. Go matchup? Yeah. That's what I'm feeling, because they nerfed her early game really bad. Or really hard. It used to be really fucking bad versus her, because like level 1, she just shaft you. So I don't think it's too bad anymore. Hecarim. When I verse Hecarim top, I don't know how to beat this matchup. I'm pretty sure it's impossible without jungle help. Maybe not the current Hecarim, but like when we buff him again, still very playable. Heimerdinger, I'll just put it easy. Trying to counter his whole kit. That's actually why I started maining Yasuo, because Heimer got reworked in like season 6. And I was like, I'm just gonna play Yasuo into him. The matchup's just really free. Illaoi, it's Illaoi favored, in my opinion. If you don't play it completely pixel perfect, you just lose. But if you can like actually dodge all of her E's, back out, kite when she ults, wait for ganks, you win. Fuck up one time, you hit by one E, you throw the whole lane. So definitely not Yasuo favored. It's pretty hard. I'm not gonna put it under impossible like I did for Yone, just because, yeah, she shits on you early game, but after you get like even items, like if she has Gore Drinker and you have Shield Bow, you could eventually win, because like you get to win while her E and ulti, right? But it's definitely really a favorite. That champ is so OP for Yasuo. I don't think it's impossible though. Just need to wait a long ass time. I haven't versed the Jarvan. I'm just gonna put it here because I know he just outstats the fuck out of you. Jax, impossible. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that matchup is not possible. He will just shit on you early game because of his E, outscale you, have way more mobility. Champ kind of just counters you really hard. Jayce favored for sure. Well, maybe it's even. No, it's definitely Jayce favored. Like if the Jayce is good, like if I'm against Niall's Jayce 1v1 and the Jayce plays it perfectly, I don't think you could like play the game. Like he's just gonna shit on you so hard level 1. Can't play the game, but not many good Jayces out there, so Arma just even. She can't kill you, you can't kill her. Cassin, Yasuo favorite for sure. Only really bad if you like go on him level 2. You just E at him and then he auto W Q you and just lose all your health and you're like, wait a minute. Karthus solo lane, pretty sure it's easy. Has no CC. Really easy. My head, but never really versed it. Katarina, Yasuo favorite for sure. Common matchup that a lot of Katarinas bitch about. They hate Yasuo as they can't use their ult, they can't use their daggers, all that shit. Pretty bad for Kat. Kale, very easy. I don't see what Kale can do. It's Yasuo. Kennen, ooh, not impossible, but it's really annoying. Very annoying champion. Can't play team fights later on against Kennen too, so not a fan of Kennen. Champs very OP, and that is why I also play it. Very anti-melee champs. Anti-Yone, anti-Yasuo. I put Kindred on the other list, so I'll put it in this list. I think it's a skill matchup, or maybe it's even Yasuo favored. Winwell just fucks her whole kit, right? He does shit on you early game, first 2 levels, but he'll, like, if you use your Windwall appropriately, Clyde, he just outstats the fuck out of you. I used to find this matchup pretty easy too, but definitely not Yasuo favored. The only good thing is, like, once you get, like, even with him, and you get Shilbo, you can, like, dismount him, go back, get your NATO again, knock him up, and then kill him when he's tiny, but not for a while. Kind of shits on you. Leblanc is better for Yasuo. It's still Leblanc favored, but I'd much rather be Yasuo than a Yone in this situation, because Windwall is actually the only counterplay to LeBlanc. Lee Sin solo lane, I put it as even when it was meta. I shot on every single Lee Sin with Yasuo, partly because every Lee Sin was pretty shit. Kind of like that matchup. It was really fun. Kind of miss Lee Sin solo lane meta. I don't know if I miss it, but Lilia I put on the other list too. Couldn't really see it being bad for Yasuo at all. Lysandra. Like the thing is, like one-on-one, it's actually Yasuo favored, but it's like it's just annoying. It's kind of like Galio, right? Where like you can't kill her, but she can't kill you. So put in the even matchups. Lucian solo lane. When it was meta, it was an even matchup. It's like really fucking bad early game, but if you fuck up one time, you just snowball on him. So I'd put it even. Lux, obviously it's Yasuo favored, but I don't think it's as easy as these matchups. Like I think Lux is a little bit harder, especially since they're buffing Lux so fucking hard. If you get hit by 1 Q, you still like lose all your HP. So I might put Yasuo favored, but it's not like brain dead easy. Lulu, then that's a brain dead easy match. She has really hard harass early game, but like then she's just a sitting duck. I want to say Yasuo. I don't think it's that easy. She does a lot of damage early game. Malphite, I don't think you can kill this champ, and you kind of just get dove because he's playing Malphite. No, like it sounds so bad. If you go Wit's End, you can like kill him. You put not Yasuo favored. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's impossible. He can't. He's not gonna kill you. Malzahar, there's been like a meme, but he's under like the easy matchups for me. You just need to build QSS, but you completely shit on his whole kit. You have to waste 1300 gold, but that's just Malzahar attacks, so doesn't mean it's a bad matchup at all. It's actually pretty good. Mordekaiser. Well, you could dodge all this shit, but I don't think it matters. I feel like it's not Yasuo favored, or it's even. I feel like he just builds Bramble, right? I think it is Mordekaiser favored. No one plays that champ though, so it's really hard to tell. A lot of matchups, it's just like no one plays the champion. So it's like, try to get a feel for it. Maokai, if he's still a champion, it's definitely Yasuo favored. He just has really good gank setup, but that's the only thing. Morgana, brain dead easy matchup. It's like an easier Lux. Nasus. I find this impossible actually. Like if you're against a Nasus, you can not kill him early, then he just shits on you with Wither, no? Like I swear this matchup is literally impossible. I hate versing Nasus. Like, maybe you can freeze against them early game. It's not Yasuo favored. Like, maybe if you like, if your jungler plays through your lane and then kills them on the freeze, then fine. But I mean, that's up to your jungler. Much rather be Yone against Nasus. That's for sure. Nico. No one plays a Shen. Played support, but they don't really play it in solo lane. I find it kind of annoying, actually. I want to say skill match. I mean, yeah, your win roll is good, but like her Q, and if you get hit by one E, then you kind of just lose the lane. Her W is really annoying. You can never alter the times her W. Don't put her even matchups. Nocturne, no one plays solo. Nocturne, Olaf, almost impossible, I swear to God. A pinnacle of even matchups, Orianna versus Yasuo. Honestly, I feel like it's Yasuo. We're gonna skip the Pantheon because I just saw him. Impossible. I just played a Pantheon versus Yasuo game. It was pretty low. I don't think anything you could do as Yasuo, even if you're amazing at Yasuo, which is terrible. Very, very bad. Ornn, Yasuo favorite. It's not brain dead. You can still lose this matchup if you like you run into his W's. He has really high base stats, so Poppy, not Yasuo favorite at all. It's really, really annoying. Yana, definitely not Yasuo favored. Is it a skill matchup? I think she's just too broken to be considered a skill matchup. I would say Renekton's still... Dude, last time I did the matchup was actually bad though. It's like if your jungler doesn't play with you, you're so bad. I still think it's impossible. It should be. Champion just hard counters you. In a 1v1 setting, you can't play the game. It's impossible. When if I put it Yone favorite, it's definitely Yasuo favorite. It's better for Yasuo. Don't get poked down really hard early game and then get win wall. Get on her after she used E. Rengar top. Pretty sure it's just fucking impossible, no? You can't win this matchup as Yasuo. I guarantee it. Same with Riven. Same with Riven. Champions are too good against you. Your base stats aren't high enough. Can't outplay it. Not possible. Rumble. My Rumble favored. Does too much damage early against melee champs. If he's overheated, you cannot go near him or you will die instantly. So very rough. You don't win until later. Ryze. I want to take the skill matchup. Ryze is really OP right now, but Yasuo's kit actually does really well into it. If you win while his E, then he can't snare you. If he can't snare you, get on to him and kill him. So I think Chovy really likes the Ryze matchup. Yeah, I saw that they picked Yasuo into Ryze and they got shit on, but or whoever picked Yasuo into Ryze got completely obliterated. But I don't think it was because Ryze shit on him. But yeah. Yasuo definitely does well. I'd much rather be a Yasuo than a Yone. 100%. Do I put Sejuani on here? I put on the last one, I think. If she goes TP Ignite, it's literally like Sejuani favored though. She does so much damage. This may seem really capped, but Alorum is 1000 LP plus, only playing Sejuani top lane, so definitely not weak. Therapy, and that's an easy matchup. That's impossible to lose. It's an auto-win matchup. Set, possible, 100%. Shen favored? I don't think it's impossible though. Singe, not favored. Especially since like the last buff on Singed, where like you can't even get free anti-heal. That's just busted, that's not fair. Xayah, I feel like every top champ just has to be like not Yasuo. Xayah just does so much damage. Even if he's not landing his Qs on you, I'm pretty sure you just fucking die. Bramble early. Like nobody plays Yasuo top, so like you just have to assume it's just fucking terrible. Swain, Yasuo favored. And while his E, and then he can't play the game, you just kill him. Skill match. Rough early game, but if you get past the early game, you kind of just kill him with a Syndra, skill matchup. That matchup's really fun. But a good Syndra can definitely shine you early game. One of the most fun matchups in my opinion. Depends on jungle. Tom Kench. For Yone, this is really easy, but for Yasuo, no. That's the fuck out of you. Flicks you till you die. Honestly, it might even be under possible. Yeah. Talia skill matchup or might be Yasuo favorite. I think it's Yasuo favorite. I know she has her rocks, but like just kill her through the rocks, honestly. Pretty bad for Talia in my opinion. Emo. For right now, it is Yasuo favorite. Next patch, Emo's broken. I'm gonna have to put Yasuo favorite now. Next patch, it's fucking dude. Need Menko to be rank 1. Donna skill? Yasuo favored? Windwall, her whole kit. He's her whole kit. Alan, Yasuo favored. Always show talents. Don't get cheese like level 1, level 2. If you get cheese level 1, level 2, you're dead. Then you get snowballed on. So that's why a lot of people have trouble with Alan. But if you just don't die level 1, level 2, you go on to level 3, Windwall is W, you just win. Tryndamere? It's Shen favored for sure. Just outstats the fuck out of you. Trundle favored. I've seen that matchup before, it's fucking ugly actually. Especially top lane. TF, Yasuo favored, obviously. Honestly, I put it under easy. Every TF bans Yasuo for a reason. Urgot favored, that's way too much damage. Veigar, easy, cause easy. Self-explanatory on those matchups. Victor, I want to say it's a skill matchup. He is really strong in lane, so it's kind of annoying for you. Vladimir, also favored. Just like, he gets a W, then after his W goes down, you just go back on him. If he doesn't have W, you can't step up. That's another matchup I talked to Elite 500, because we talked about both matchups. He said Yone was really easy. Not really easy, but like a lot easier than Yasuo. Polar Bear, impossible. You cannot win no matter how good you are. Very, very bad. Wukong, oh my god. He could like DC, and you still can't win. It's literally physically impossible. Even Yone has no chance. If Yone has no chance, what chance does Yasuo have? It's so fucking bad. But sir, that one guy on Twitter says Wukong is piss weak. Who is that? Who are we talking about? Really Harambe. Yeah, that one's pretty cap. Yone. Go matchup. You win early game, but then he just outscales you. And if he uses E correctly, it's just like all skill. All skill. I don't even know. No one plays this champ. But he's a top laner, so I'm just gonna assume it's not Yasuo favored. Zachary. I versed this like one time, but it says Yone. Yasuo favorite, sure. Zed. Not impossible. I want to say it's Zed favorite. So later on when you get conditioning, exhaust. Very annoying. Ziggs, Yasuo favorite, obviously. Anything that's like artillery mage, always gonna be Yasuo favorite. Yone and Yasuo just love versing their champion. Zillion. Only way you lose this matchup is if you're mouse and keyboard DC for like at least 30 seconds. So as long as that doesn't happen, probably the easiest matchup in the game. Xayah. Bren's here, Xayah's here. Windwall her E, then you kill her. Akshan, Yasuo favored. Maybe even. Yasuo does way better into Akshan than Yone though. Zoe. I've seen a lot of Zoes ban Yasuo, but I would say it's a skill matchup. I really don't think it's that bad for Zoe. Ooh, okay, and the last one. Oh wait, we forgot Xerath, oops. Obviously, if Vel'Koz, Ziggs all go here, Xerath is definitely gonna go there. And lastly, Vex. This one is gonna turn some heads probably, but I'm gonna say it's Yasuo favored. I thought it was gonna be extremely terrible matchup. Really not at all. Yeah, early game she shits on you, but after you get like Zeo Berserkers, you just run her down. As soon as she uses her red bar, you just go on her. She has nothing to protect herself, she's dead. And you get to windwall her ulti, which is like her main spell. Oh, and Warwick. Not Yasuo favored. Well, actually, I think that's actually impossible. Like, in a 1v1 setting, you can never win. As you can see, all the top laners, not Yasuo favorite, impossible. Wukong tier. But, yeah. This is the second tier list we made for Yasuo. If you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments.